Hey friends, it's Judy Klock here at Stamping with Crafty Klock, coming at you on Tuesday, March 2nd for a quick live at lunch. And today we're all about spring and we are all about the butterflies, the beautiful new Butterfly Bouquet suite of products just launched today. And I am going to share with you how to make a really quick and simple card, really just using the beautiful designer series paper and dies that come as part of that suite. So without any further ado, let's see what we get in our suite. So of course, we get the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set with all 6 of these butterflies. It is one great big stamp that comes all together, and you can use this with the Stamparatus. And then you get the dies, the matching dies. So we have the one die that actually cuts out all 6 of those images at the same time. Then we have some little accessory dies, cut out a couple little small butterflies. This adds some interest to the paper. And then we have the detail dies that will cut out and overlay on your stamped images. And I'll show you that in just one second. And then you get this beautiful wood grain paper. We're going to play with this today, and it almost does feel like a very fine wood, so I think you'll like it. And then we also get this gorgeous designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors in this suite, and I can tell you what those are in just a second. But what I really love and what we're going to work with tonight or today is this particular piece of paper. And look how easily this die lays right over these images to cut them out. And that's actually what we're going to be working with today. I took one of these sheets, I ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I have 6 gorgeous butterflies that were cut out that we are going to work with to create the card that you see here right now. And it's going to go together so very quickly. But these are all cut. Look at how gorgeous they are. So quick, so easy. And we're just going to put a little stamped sentiment on there. And I have a funny story. When I made the sample card yesterday, I wanted to use a sentiment from the sweet strawberry stamps that I wanted to use the Just For You sentiment. So I had ordered this a couple of weeks ago, and I had only used like the strawberry stamp from it. And when I went to go look for the Just For You sentiment, I realized that they gave me the German language stamp set. So I did contact demo support. I'm sure they will send me the correct insert, but it was so funny because this was in the English language case, but it was the German sentiments. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. So I'm going to be using just a little thank you so much that came from our celebration set Touch of Ink. Anyway, funny little story. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make our card. I think I showed you these last week because I kind of previewed this, but these are those gorgeous overlays, those really detailed dies that you can cut out, and they just overlay on the solid cutouts. So this was the rainbow glimmer paper and just some basic black. And then last week we did this fun little wobble card where we kind of stamped, and these were the extra dies that I told you about. And this is when you stamp it, this is what it looks like. And again, that die will lay over this and cut out all of these images at once. And then you can either cut them out, or you can, if you had stamped this on like a solid color or like a variegated color designer series paper, that would work too. But those are just some other ideas. But anyway, without further ado, we have here a piece of Bermuda Bay, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to add a piece of our basic white to the inside because this is a bit of a darker color cardstock, so I want to make sure I have a nice light inside so I can write my little thank you note. And my birthday's coming up, and I have a few thank you notes to write. I got some really nifty presents, so I got to get some thank you notes in the mail. And that's it. Now I'm going to layer up here. I have a piece of black, basic black that is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to layer on a piece of that lovely wood grain that's 5 by 1 1/2. And then I took a piece of that designer series paper and I'm going to use this side. And this is 5 by, let me see, I don't remember what this is. 5 by 2 1/4. 5 by 2 1/4. And we're just going to go ahead and layer these up. And I think I'm going to start with the larger piece first. And again, I know that just a little bit of my black is going to show. So I'm just going to kind of put that there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this down right next to it. I'm going to butt these two pieces right up against each other. Okay, and then I have a strip of Calypso Coral, another one of our corresponding colors. This is 1/2 inch by 5 inches, and we're just going to lay that right over that seam where those two meet. So even if they don't come together perfectly, this little strip of paper will hide any imperfections in how those two join up. Now we're ready to go ahead and put that together. Now, like you said, this is really minimal stamping. This is really just, honestly, a cut, paste, and assemble card because that's really all we did. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. Now I'm going to take I liked my blue butterfly. I'm going to put him there. Did I use the blue? I think I used the green. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I know I definitely used the two little ones. And I think I did use the green butterfly. I don't know if I like the green or the blue better. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, I think we'll use the green one. He's a little bit bigger. So I did pop him up on some dimensionals. And again, like I said, this is really quick and easy. And in case you're interested, registration is open, both for my March class featuring the Zany Zebras and my Spring Fling Retreat in a Box, which is April 3rd. And for the Spring Fling, you don't have to be online the whole day. The sessions will be recorded, so of course you can pop in and out as your day permits. But it'll still be a fun day. There'll be fun projects, there'll be fun challenges. Of course, there'll be prizes. All right, we're going to put one dimensional on him, and we're just going to kind of bend his wings just a little bit, or her wings, or its wings, whatever. And we're going to put on another little one here. And again, these were just cut out of our designer series paper. So how easy is this? I'm going to put him there. And then we're going to take our little punched oval. This is with the dynamic or the dual oval punch. And again, our little sentiment from Touch of Ink, since I did get the German sentiment for my strawberry set. And we're just going to say thank you so much. And again, we are just going to put him on with some dimensionals. And again, that was a photopolymer stamp, so I did grab my Stampin' Pierce mat. I just like to have that extra cushion, so I make sure I got a nice, clean stamp. Okay, and that's it for this edition of Live at Lunch. A very quick and easy little card. I think it kind of goes together pretty easily, but I think it's still very pretty. And the wings will fold flat for mailing, and you can just pop them up. There you go. That's it, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you next week at Live at Lunch.